Guess who's back? It's your boy Art, my sidekick Blue. Welcome to another edition of Time to Tell the Truth. Tonight's episode is who is for you and who is against you. I'm gonna tell you something. You do not want to miss this. Throw your cash apps up, like and share the page. We're gonna get them out to you. You know how we do.
You already know it's time to tell the truth. Give us a call, 704-449-6563. Again, 704-449-6563. If you call in or if you share this video, we will send you a cash app. It's just as simple as that. Tonight's episode on this episode of Time to Tell the Truth is who is for you and who is against you.
Absolutely. We want to know because we feel like most people don't know who is for them and who is against them. And that's a problem. I mean, that is a huge problem to me, Flo. I mean, I know who's for us and I know who is not for us by the way they do things, by the way things are going.
Well, I want to clear up something before we even get started on this. It's been brought to my attention that for some reason, a lot of people think that me and Art just come on here on a weekly basis and just try to talk down on black people and degrade our own people. I'm here to tell you from my own perspective, from my own self, we care about black people more than some of y'all could care about yourself. We just try to shed the light on a lot of stuff that wasn't shed on for us. Me and Art once had the same mindset and side where we felt the same way
Right.
as the people that we now disagree with.
Exactly. And we did that because we started learning some truths, okay, that was not known to us.
Exactly.
Now we see that it's a lot of people out here today that's feeling the same way we did, that had the same mindset that we had from the beginning.
I think everybody has a right to have a light bulb moment.
Right.
Everybody, may feel a certain way about something, and then when they see something or something comes up, they have the right to be like, you know what, maybe I was wrong about that.
Right. But you got to get your pride out of the way first. You can't do nothing until you able to put your pride down and be able to admit, or we call it keep it 100.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying, about stuff, and be able to say, you know what, I was wrong at that time. Yep. I was wrong about that situation. I can't keep holding on to stuff that I don't understand or that I think that I can see clearly that this is not right.
Exactly.
We know what's right. We know what's wrong. We can see.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, we thank you for joining in. Look, we're going to be showing a video, a clip of people that's just like us, that thinks like us. Because what we have found out is we don't know, and a lot of people don't know who's for them because the lines are blurred. We should have named this blurred lines because they blur the lines so we can't see the truth in the matter. And that's what happens.
Learning to be open-minded. I mean, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I mean, you can think somebody's against you, but then you have to really look and listen to some of the things that they actually want to happen.
Exactly.
I seen a video today, and I'm still, as hard as me or Art looked into stuff and did research during the election, it's a lot of stuff that flew over my head. I just saw a video. I thought it was from like this week or last month. I seen a video with Trump coming out saying that when he was running for election, he was wanting to end
payroll taxes.
Exactly. Now, up under that, I see a lot of comments from people that had the same mindset we used to have.
Right.
Oh, well, if he does that, then it's going to ruin the economy. He go ruin the United States and all this. So you telling me you're not responsible enough to take your extra money and put insurance on yourself? Save more money?
Right.
I mean, if they took away payroll taxes from me, that would bring so much money to our households on a weekly basis.
Well, I think everybody's fear, and a lot of the people's fear, especially in the black community, is that they won't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? You'll be taken away. Now they don't want to give you nothing. I think our expectations of somebody giving us something is too high.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of that. Oh, well, if you do that, then it's going to take our Social Security away.
Yeah.
Or we can't get Medicare.
Yeah.
You'll be done seeing so much money by then, you should be good health by the time you get that age.
Well, because you don't want to be responsible. That's why, for anything, that's why you want people to give you something. I don't be responsible. I talk to people all week long. I have people that tell me so much about slavery and our history and stuff like that, but they can't give me one answer as to what they want to do about it right now at this day and time.
Yeah, because that's what that,
You
I
know.
mean, that's the only thing that's important.
Exactly. What about now and going forward? We want to focus on history, and we got so many historians, it's ridiculous. But we have nobody to point to a direction. We have nobody to say what we need to be doing right now. Ain't that ironic? Is it ironic that can't nobody tell you what they are doing right now at this moment to try to take us forward? But everybody, oh, don't be erasing my history and this, that, and the other.
But there ain't nobody trying to create no new history.
You ain't trying to make no history. They got you focused on the past, so you can't go forward. If you keep looking back, how you gonna go forward?
But this is the kind of stuff that at the end of the episodes, I get people directly inboxing me saying, "You and Art need to stop.
Yeah,
we need to stop telling Black people to be responsible for ourselves."
Right, exactly. You know, we got so many, and I done said this before, Blow.
Healing, forgiveness, and love.
Yeah, I done said this before on this. Where is what we own? If the money we spend, I think we spend over $2 trillion a year.
They say we spend more than anybody else.
We would be the 6th largest nation in the world with the money we spend right now. We would be just the Black community
in America, the Blacks in America.
Just the Blacks in America. We would be the 6th largest nation with the money we spend. So where is all of our chain of grocery stores? Okay, instead of going to all the Asian stores, getting all your beauty products, how come you couldn't get it in the grocery stores that we own? A chain of grocery stores that we own. See, we don't own that, but they keep you focused on the rear. They don't keep you focused on going forward. How about thinking like that so you can have a future and a past with that? But see, they don't focus. They don't want you focused on that. They want you focused on dividing each other. The way they do it and the way they keep us against each other is they break us down into small little groups. Okay, now they got the LGBT community. That's one little group. Okay, over there. Mm-hmm. Now you got the Black. That's another little group. Now you got the Muslims. That's another little group. All these different groups, and they take them and they use them against you. That's the way the billionaire class do it. Okay, that keeps us pitted against each other, so we can't get what that comment was. Learning to love each other and do stuff like that. We can't do that because they keep you looking back the other way.
Yeah, healing, forgiveness, and love.
Healing, forgiveness, and love. What happened to all of that? We can never get anywhere because why? They keep you mad about slavery. I wasn't a slave. I understand slavery. What human being on this earth don't know that slavery existed?
Everybody knows.
Now, what can you do about it? I'm just saying, what can you do about slavery at this point? It happened, brother. All you can do is know about it because you can't change the past. It's over with. But you can do something about the future. That's what me and Blow is out here.
Yeah, I think people individually, you know, whether you got it or not, depends on whether you're responsible. And responsible people are succeeding and thriving in this country the way it is right now, the way that is the system set up. I mean, you got responsible people who really thriving in this country. So it's time for us as a complete culture to start being responsible as a culture.
And how you do that, Blow? Each one teach one. That was the old method.
Well, I think it don't take nothing to do it. Everybody put 10 cents together.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, that's all it takes. Take 10 cents a day and just put it together. Send it to, I mean, we got cash apps and all kind of stuff. I mean, sometimes you got to put your pride aside. I'm going to tell you something, man. I seen something the other day, man. BG, original hot boy. He been home out of prison, maybe not even 60 days yet. He got on his social media and said he doing something for Christmas for inmates. Anybody that want to send money to the program, send it right here. I'm going to match you. Mm-hmm. Just as simple as that. Yeah. I want to send something over there to help BG. Right. See what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's somebody that's been in prison. So what about the Denzel Washingtons, the Oprah Winfreys, the people that have
means
influence?
Yeah.
All these influencers out here, everybody that we follow, everybody that we show love to, all they got to do is find a cause or something that can push the culture forward.
Right. Exactly. And they got the money. They got the money. You can't tell me they ain't got the money they can put together to open up a chain of a grocery store or a chain of anything that we use. But we won't do it. Why? Because they're influenced in the wrong way. So you got to know who's for you and who's against you. People tell me, I said something about Kamala Harris. Somebody told me, Mac, you got to stop talking down about our Black queen. This is the same Black queen that locked up so many Black people, you can't name them, and destroyed so many families. She actually kept a man on death row and hid the evidence so he wouldn't get out. This is the Black queen you talking about? Is this the one? That's what I'm talking about. That don't seem like no queen to me that would do that to her own people. I'm telling you. But see, when you don't know this information and don't understand, and you ain't done no homework, and you want to be smart, and you don't want to understand, and you don't want to look at both sides, this is where we go. This is how we go with that.
Yep.
I mean, you know, we put the people in charge. Now, we're going to show you this clip. Okay. We're going to show it a couple of times because we know people keep joining in as we go doing the thing.
Yeah, we see you, Leo. Hit your share button. Go ahead and share that thing right quick. We'll get a cash out right on out there to you.
Yes, sir. Y'all share, like and share the page. We're going to get cash out to you, right? Yep. That's the way to do it. Just put them up there. We know if you like, we know if you share, okay? So just put it up there and we're going to get a cash out to you. In the meantime, Blow getting ready to play this video, and it's about people. This video here is from Chicago, okay? The people in Chicago who had 87% of the vote, okay, to put who they wanted in the White House, are now feeling like me and Blow was feeling how many years ago? 3 years ago?
Yep.
You know, thank you, Leo. And we'll see, okay? We will see that they're thinking now like me and Blow is. It ain't about Republicans and Democrats. It's about policies. See, you don't understand policies till they hit your front door, okay? You don't understand an open border till they hit your front door. You would say it's racist to put up a wall until them people come to your town. But we're going to see.
All right, here we go.
Train of Democrat fury is rolling back in time for the convention. Black voters in Chicago are threatening to ruin the party.
This is about our people demanding the resources, just as you're giving these people, these newcomers who are walking into this country. How do you take a new group of people that have paid no taxes, can't vote, and you put them in front of the voters? So we're going to show you how we feel about the Democratic National Convention.
Turn it up. Thank you.
If you think you're going to have a peaceful Democratic National Convention in the city of Chicago while our people are starving,
that's right.
Stay tuned.
The Republican Party isn't responsible for persuading Black Americans to see the truth. We're not that effective. The Biden administration's complete failure did it. And you know what happens when someone you love lets you down? It hurts that much more.
We are done with the Democratic Party.
Right.
Randy Johnson, Governor Pritzker, and President Biden have shown us what they think about the Black community all over this country. And so we're standing here today to say, okay, if that's what it is, we with it. We don't have to support the Democratic Party.
Right.
We don't have to continue to support people who are not going to support us. It doesn't matter anymore which party we go with. But I'll tell you this, I'd rather deal with the snake that's outfitting himself of the Republican Party than the snake that's covered up in the Democratic Party.
Maybe Jussie Smollett was right.
Absolutely. That's what me and Blow is talking about right there. You know, that's how me and Blow feel. Okay, like them people in Chicago feel. But we only saw it before it happened.
I mean, that's how you should feel.
Exactly.
When they tell you that they go take money and they go pay off student loans and get all these people out of debt, and then they send the money right over across seas, right in front of your face.
Yeah, to somebody else. Why wouldn't you feel like that? Do you not know that that person is not for you?
I mean, when you look into stuff like me and Art look into and see that they're bringing these people across the border, when families get split up coming across the border, they give them people upwards to $400,000.
They just won the case for doing that, okay? I don't know how many families they split up during the drug cartel, but they didn't give them nothing for splitting their families up. And they know most of that stuff was bogus. I didn't see them giving out nothing at that point. I'm just saying, yeah, everybody that's watching this show should feel the same exact way those people in Chicago felt. And guess what? They're not the only ones. We get ready to show you some more clips of some more people that feel just like that. People are starting to wake up, and you ought to be waking up out here because these people, all right, they know what they're saying.
We need our own black government. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
The thing about it is, while we keep talking about slavery and keep letting them put on the news that, oh, they're trying to destroy y'all history, all us going to work every day getting the money that it takes and that we need to do. If everybody put up a $10 bill every week for a year, we'll be able to buy our own city.
Exactly.
I mean, with that kind of money.
Okay, and me and Blow was talking about at the end of the last show last week, we was talking about people that can't function within the parameters of what's set up out here.
Yeah,
Is that a good way to put
a
it?
lot of people
Yeah.
want to create their own way in their mind of how everything should be, and they want to try to live to them parameters.
Which ain't gonna work in the situation that we're in.
No, you have to learn to thrive in the situation that we
Exactly, and overcome that. That's the problem. And they don't want to do that. They don't want to put the work in to do that. And that's what needs to be done. That's why my question to everybody else is, what are you doing to help out? Are you telling somebody? Are you trying to wake them up? That's all it's going to take for enough of us to get woke up to see what's going on to actually do something about it.
Yep. Because really right now, the side that, you know, that we as a people been siding with, the side that me and Art woke up to and say, you know what they doing, we don't align with those.
Exactly.
It's a whole lot. Art, could you please just give them a litmus test?
All right, the litmus test.
We're going to give you the litmus test every week because this is what y'all need to hear. This is the litmus test.
Exactly. What's up, TY? I see you out there. Like and share the page. This is the litmus test. First and foremost, if anybody is for these wars, scratch them off your list. Okay, that's the first thing.
You should not be trying to put them in office.
Exactly. If second litmus test is, if you got somebody wanting to put men and women's sports, get them off your list.
You should not be wanting to vote for them.
Exactly.
That should not. I mean, me and Art come on here. People tell us we is not for black people.
Right.
But this is the kind of stuff that we believe in. What else?
Exactly. Well, the next part is, if anybody is trying to ban you off of social media for speaking your mind and saying what you need to say, don't mess with them. Okay. Don't vote for them. That's another litmus test. You want another one? If anybody's in there trying to tell your kids and putting people in front of your kids, swinging everything that their mama gave them over 2 and 3 years old, and teaching them about sex and all this stuff with get them out. You don't want to do that. You don't even want to deal with these people. These is what you call morals and values. This stuff is disappearing.
Yep.
I mean, this is a litmus test. All you got to do is look at these people that promote these policies. You'll know who's for you and you'll know who's against you.
Yep.
That's the bottom line.
Yep. The people that will bring people across the border
And pay for them.
Pay for them and won't pay for nobody that's standing sleeping on our own streets.
Exactly. Who won't put you first and bring somebody else and put them first and take care of them, and you still sleeping on the street. I mean, it don't take a rocket scientist to figure this stuff out.
No, it don't. It don't.
I mean, come on, man, to wake you up.
I mean, you shouldn't. I mean, come on. How big do your brains have to be to understand that a man can't be the woman of the year?
Exactly.
I mean, my thing is, if you're a man and you dress like a woman, okay, give him the man of the year award.
Exactly.
That's what you want to do.
Exactly. But you can't put a woman dressed like a man and give that other man of the woman year award like they did at the White House.
You're not gonna tell me that they're the most qualified.
Exactly.
I mean, they put that foolishness years ago with Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
But they put him all on the magazine talking about he the woman of the year.
Right.
So you telling me ain't nobody more qualified than them?
To be a real woman.
I mean, with Queen Latifah walking around out here.
Yeah.
I mean, with all kind of Maya Angelou's and all kind of people that have been before and since. Yeah. I mean, come on now. I mean, this stuff is foolish.
We just showed you Chicago. We're gonna show you somebody else. You know, we told you we had somebody else that feel the same way those people in Chicago feel. Hey, roll the tape, Flo.
Here we go, man. We're gonna learn one of these.
Maybe Chicago is MAGA country. I mean, this is Chicago we're talking about. What do you think black voters are feeling in swing states? Biden's losing his grip on Chicago, where he won 75% of the vote. Why? Trust. The South Side of Chicago sees an old white guy who can barely walk and claims he has your back bend over backwards for foreign nationals that he let break into the country. That hits home. But the whole Rainbow Coalition shattering into pieces. The Arab Street already decided Biden's lost.
We are announcing that President Biden has lost the 2024 election. We are not powerless as American Muslims. We are powerful. We don't only have the money, but we have the actual votes. And we will use that vote to save this nation from itself.
I'm here to tell you, Mr. Biden, that on behalf of the Michigan Muslim community, we will not be voting for you either in the primary or in the general elections.
I will work day and night to ensure that those voters abandon Biden this election.
Abandon Biden all over the country. Muslim Americans are chanting Genocide Joe, Genocide Joe. Blood red paint
These are people that's thinking just like me and Blow because they see what's going on. These are people that understand that it's something real wrong about what we got going on in this country right now. I'm just telling you, Blow. It's something that's not quite right. We got a McDonald's burger cost you $12. Okay.
I mean, $9.99.
Everything has went up over 75%, man. Everything is going up. I mean, and we can't see this, and they still sending money somewhere else. Come on, are you serious? They still sending billions of dollars somewhere else, and this place is crumbling. Come on, man.
They're planting seeds and directing them to grow a certain way.
Absolutely.
You only grow the direction of who's teaching them. Exactly. That's why you got to have an open mind so you can learn from everyone. I mean, that's the way it is. If me and Art against black people, then everybody we just showed you against black people too.
Exactly. And those people say they got the money and they got the resources and they see something that most people, I guess, don't see. Because we still got people that fight us every single week.
I mean, about foolishness, about stuff that don't even really make no sense.
Right. We care about our people. We're the ones that care about our people. I ask you, what are you doing about it? Are you telling somebody? Are you trying to enlighten them? Are you trying to direct them to a better cause, a better way? We need to get together here.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to make something happen for the people.
Yeah, for the black people. Everybody else got something. Look, we had a whole George Floyd Black Lives Matter march and everything. And can somebody name me one thing we got out of that besides a painted street and some statues tore down?
Yeah, and then they took the barricades down as soon as they won the election. The next day after they swore Biden, they took that shit. They took the barricades out the way, and people have been driving on it since. You can't even tell it used to be in the street.
Now, let me tell you what we should have got out of it. Why come we just didn't get us a black hate bill?
Yep.
Yeah, they got every kind of other Asian hate bill came right across. I'm just saying, why we didn't get a black hate bill out of the situation?
Exactly. They might as well have kept him in there. He'd be talking about the stuff I want to hear.
Exactly.
He'd be talking about pumping $50 billion into the black community.
Exactly.
I heard him. He's the only person I heard about the payroll taxes erased.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, am I the only one that see checks to be $2,800, $2,900, and then whenever that's gone, you half of that. That's all you get.
That's all you get.
$3,200, $3,300 checks. Half of that gone. You don't get the $1,600.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. With that money, I don't care nothing about no Medicaid. I can afford to pay a doctor bill with
if you give me my money and
you
stop
give
taking
my money.
Yeah, you taking money, taxes, and all this crap. I don't know how we keep falling into this. I guess revolving path that we got.
I think it is. I think it is promise for this. Or I think we've been going about it the wrong way. I think we just need to align ourselves with responsible people.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Because everybody that look like us is not responsible. Now you can take that as a diss at the people, but a lot of y'all don't believe that it can even happen.
Exactly.
I mean, and that's a problem.
That's the biggest problem. Why? Because they teach you it can't happen. See, when you get the Steve Harveys, the Oprah Winfreys, the Michelle Obamas, and all these people on TV telling you how you can't do something, and they going home to $1 million mansions at night, Blow. I mean, and you telling me I can't do nothing.
Yeah. These are the people y'all listen to, though. Y'all sit up there listening to Steve Harvey. I mean, the man all on the radio, you come in the house, look at TV, the man on TV, they got the pageant at night, he at the pageant, but then during the day, the first thing he want to say is Jim Crow still exists. And all this stuff, D.L. Hughley, oh my God, he ought to be ashamed of himself.
Well, I mean, why Jim Crow exists for me and not you? You go home to $1 million mansion. I tell you what, tell me what you did, and I'll come over there and do what you did, and then I don't have to worry about Jim Crow either.
Right, I didn't have work, so well, I need to have my check.
Yeah,
I need it all.
Exactly.
And then my thing is, you got the people that's so smart that don't know nothing at the same time, or say something crazy like, "Oh well, you ain't gonna be able to get no Social Security," or "You ain't gonna. Oh, it's gonna make the government go." Oh, so you just forgot about all the taxes we pay on everything else. You don't buy nothing without paying taxes.
Exactly. Oh, by the way, tonight I'm giving out $25 for the best comment. I meant to tell you that. You can also call in at 704-449-6563. 704-449-6563. We'll put you on the air.
And right now, we were talking about who with you and who against you. And I'm trying to tell you, we with you.
Yeah, we with you all the way. We want to be with you. We love our people.
You know, and let me break it down like this: the people that is with y'all is the people that want men and women's sports.
Yeah,
The people that want to open up the border.
Exactly.
The people that want to send money to everybody else but our own.
yeah.
I mean, this kind of stuff don't even make no sense. The people that want to talk to little 5-year-olds about, do you feel like you really supposed to be in a little girl body?
Yeah,
Do you
come
really
on,
feel
man.
like you're supposed to be in a little boy body? I mean, come on, man. A woman, I ain't never in my life know the judge decide on the side of a man when the mama ain't on drugs or nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
But the Wade won a whole case for his son to be a girl.
Yeah,
I ain't
exactly.
never know no man to win no case over no woman that's ain't out here like that.
So what is he teaching you? I mean, what are you saying? Do you think he's for you? Do you think he's against you? Now you would have a certain small group. Didn't I tell y'all earlier that that's the way they divide us? Get the small group.
My
Now
thing
the
is-
groups of the LGBT, they're gonna go along with Dwayne Wade.
Yeah,
So
but
that's
my-
a separation.
Yeah, that's definitely a separation.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I don't have no problem if that's what he want to do. That's what he want to do. But he's a child. He's still a child.
And I like that. That right there is huge. You're right.
Because transgender could go in a opposite bathroom. They would exactly.
Yeah. Now I don't even get. We lost the doggone Pro Bowl. Was it the
No,
Pro
no,
Bowl?
we
That was
lost
the
the
All-Star
All-Star
game,
game.
NBA All-Star game, because they did not want men going in women's bathroom. Just simple as plain as that. Now you got daughters that goes in there, you got all kind of children that go, and then you got pedophiles want to run up in there. All you gotta do is put a skirt on, and you can go up in there.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. And you don't even have to put that on. You can run up in there like that and swear you gay and all this stuff. Man, that's the kind of stuff me and Blow don't like.
No. I mean, that's the kind of stuff shit nobody with a brain in their head on their shoulders shouldn't like.
Yeah, the government say they with us, but for real, they not.
No.
Absolutely. They not for it. And that's the biggest lie ever. But Blow, me and you was talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
How all of a sudden you gonna ride with the government?
A lot of people do that. Whenever Trump say something, people will flip all the way and start riding with the government. The man
Yeah.
say that he go cut payroll taxes. I heard somebody say, "Oh, well, it's gonna destroy the government."
Yeah.
So now you care about the government?
Yeah, and the government already destroyed. The biggest lie ever been told was we're gonna lose our democracy. Let me give y'all up on a secret. We lost our democracy 2 decades ago. Okay, it wasn't no democracy when big tech, when the military-industrial complex and Wall Street seized our politicians. Okay, all of the Democrats and most of the Republicans ain't no earthly good because they all talk the same. Do you realize that they can always get together to send all these billions of dollars to Ukraine, and can't nobody get together to cure homelessness over here? Have you ever realized that we can't get nothing done here, but they all seem to get together on these wars? No, man.
Yeah, change it. Yeah, exactly.
Not only that, when are they going to change the crime bill that Joe Biden wrote back in the early 90s to get black men? Well, I will give you an update on that. Donald Trump changed that. He changed that bill. He changed that crime bill and made it to where that's not non-effective right now. Believe it or not. We had that on last week's show.
A lot of people don't even.
They have no idea he done that. That's what I'm talking about. It's not like that no more. That crime bill has been changed. What did Trump call that bill there?
You got the First Step.
The First Step Act. That's what they changed that to the First Step Act. You get a shot. You see what I'm saying? He changed that bill. If they don't give him credit, they're not going to tell you that.
Nope.
I'm just saying, man. And I'm not no Donald Trump fan. I'm not even a Republican. I'm
gonna
fan of being right and wrong.
I'm a Donald Trump fan.
I'm not a fan.
I'm a fan, and I'm gonna tell you what makes me a fan. I feel like I'm a fan because he's doing the same exact thing I would do. I would literally do stuff. If I know Art in jail wrongfully accused, I'm getting Art out of jail.
Exactly.
I don't care nothing about that. I don't have to play politics.
Exactly. Well, I mean, I'm
That's
a fan of policies and being real. Keeping it 100.
Keeping it 100.
That's what I'm a fan of. If you can keep it 100, I'm a fan. If Joe Biden did something good, I'm gonna tell you he did something good. You just tell me what it is. If it checks out, I'm gonna tell you.
Oh yeah, look it up. Hey, look, we don't just tell you that. Just go look up.
Yeah.
Put in Donald Trump First Step Act.
First Step
Just
Act.
read it.
Exactly.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right and wrong, man. We say this all the time, man. It's only two. It's only right and wrong, good and bad. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Just like we have all this stuff, they keep talking about police and this and that and the third. Either you go run across a good one or you go run across a bad one.
Yeah, but they blur the lines. I'm back to that. They blur the lines. They make you seem like all cops are bad.
Yeah.
All cops are not bad. Everybody has known one or two that has let them off a speeding ticket, that has let them go, has turned them loose. So every one of them is not bad. So when somebody say, well, it's good and bad in there, then you don't want it to be like that. That's because they blur the lines and say all cops are bad. I mean, they do. But some let you go, some don't give you the ticket that you know you were speeding with. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah, but we could do that in a week. That don't take nothing but a week.
Yeah.
You do the math.
Yeah.
Get your calculator out. 30 million black people over here in this country. Take $100.
Exactly.
That's all they got. I mean, we could produce that $25 a week. We can do that in 30 days.
Yeah, and look what we have. I mean, come on, man. We got all these millions of black people here. All we got to do, if we gave a quarter apiece every week, look what we would have.
Yeah, that's it. That's little stuff that, I mean, but my thing is, we don't even have one influencer that would just step to the forefront to do it. I'm pretty sure if Denzel Washington popped up on TV right now and said that's what he was trying to do, everybody send 25 cents, I send mine.
Yeah, exactly. I would too. I'd send mine. Saying that
that's
he was
the
gonna do
problem.
something.
Yeah, but see, but before we get them to say that, we'll get them to say that this country is trying to erase our history.
Right.
You'll hear him say that first.
Yeah, exactly. Rather than saying something on the positive note that's going to get us down the road.
But us thinking like this is the kind of stuff that have people say, we think we come on here and act like black people are stupid and dumb.
Yeah.
We talk about our people like our people don't know nothing.
We put them down.
Yeah, we don't beat them there. We just tell them, this is the same stuff we was doing.
Exactly. We've been right there at the same time. What we trying to do is enlighten you. Is show you a different look. Look at it a different way.
When you don't like somebody that does the same exact thing that you do, then you are a hypocrite.
Exactly.
And that is what a lot of people have to realize that they are guilty of, even including myself.
Right.
When I had my light bulb moment that made me kind of understand Trump, I told when we first started the show, I told Art, I can't stand Trump.
Yeah, he did. He told me that.
He said, why you don't like Trump? I said, because he a racist bigot.
Yeah.
And he believes stuff like it's good people on both sides. And we was talking earlier in that same conversation, and I told Art that I know him. He my buddy. Yeah. If I see Art on the news tonight and Art done flipped out and went in the store and cut somebody's head off, and now he going to jail for cutting somebody's head off, I'm still going to be out here next week and be like, one thing for sure, two things for sure, we're going to tell the truth. It's time to tell the truth. Free Art.
That's what he going to be saying.
No matter whether he was right or wrong.
Right.
So how can I be a hypocrite and say I don't like Trump and saying there's good people on both sides?
Yeah.
Everybody that's good do something bad sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, everybody is entitled to a mistake. That don't make him a bad person.
It ain't no good people out here. Everybody has did something that wasn't right. Ain't no perfect people out here. And since we're talking about the light bulb moments, okay, my light bulb moment came at this point. When I seen Trump say something on TV, I had heard him say it myself. But then when I heard it on the media, they said he said something, but that's not what he said. Right then, I knew somebody was telling a lie. And my point is, I don't want you lying on nobody. If you got to lie on somebody, something is not right. So let me figure it out. Then I started listening to a lot of the other stuff that wasn't right. Then I started doing my investigation, and then that wasn't right. So I'm saying, wait a minute. Why you got to keep telling lies on somebody that's bad? If they bad, I will know it. You don't have to lie to do it.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
My black people are so far gone. We always know that they'll come back. I'm gonna be honest with you to respond directly to that.
Yeah,
I don't understand how people ain't upset. They sent $20 billion. I mean, if they took that same money to do what they said they was gonna do, we wouldn't have nobody in debt right now.
Exactly.
They could have paid everybody's student loans twice over with that kind of money.
Exactly. Well,
you don't like to listen to things until it happens.
Yeah,
yeah, that's it. I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
We got to learn for ourselves.
We sure do. We definitely got to learn.
Not the mistakes that make you bad.
You make the same mistakes.
Yep. And turn them into habits. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And keep doing it again. Now that's what makes you bad. But my thing is, even a bad person, I don't have to lie on a bad person. I don't have to tell a lie on you to make you bad. I mean, you either bad or you're not. If I got to start lying on Blow to make him be a bad person, well then it's I got a problem over here. I'm the problem.
And time after time, when people keep noticing all the stuff they keep saying, we saying about black people and down on our people, they don't never pay attention to none of the facts that we present.
Exactly.
Just like everybody, I had somebody tell me the other day, oh, your boy, he wasn't in the war because he friends with Putin. We came on here and showed you an episode of this man talking to the people in Germany, telling them to quit buying gas from Putin.
From Russia.
Now, what kind of person, if Art my friend,
right.
I'm not going to be going to you telling you not to spend money with Art.
Exactly. If we buddies, exactly. So it don't make sense.
It don't make sense.
Yeah.
And they just lie on people for no reason.
Yeah. And that's what we trying to get you to see right now.
And then and not only did he say don't spend money with Art, don't spend money with Russia, he said, why is y'all spending money with them people? Because if they flip on y'all, then I gotta come protect you.
Yeah, exactly.
You spending money for you, put my people in harm's way.
Exactly. So we gave you the litmus test and everything. You definitely need to know about that. I mean, you know, you got to know who is for you and who is against you. All these people are covered up like snakes. Like the girl said, we're gonna play it. I want you to play that video one more time. All these people are covered up like snakes. How can they all get together and give away your student loan? Who is that? Trump gave all that money to the HBCUs. Biden took it back, gave it to Ukraine. Man, this thing, you can't make this stuff up, man. Gave it to Ukraine for a war. They can all get together. They can't never seem to vote and get together on a good bill for the people. But they can always seem together to vote and send money over here for a war, just like the Iraq war. Just that thing lasted 20 years. The thing was, they hollered about weapons of mass destruction. Where they at? They still looking for the weapons today. They will never exist.
They ain't found them in 20 years.
It was all about money. It was all about shuffling money over to Lockheed Martin and Boeing and all these people and part of the military-industrial complex. Yeah.
We and black people need to get these senators and politicians at the
Yeah.
That's been see for the past 4 years.
Exactly.
Yeah, because they the reason why we can't get nowhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, because they just sitting there getting money. They doing special interests.
Exactly. At Wall Street, Big Pharma, and all that. And matter of fact, these people keep telling you put something in your arms and body stuff. That's another litmus test. Don't do that without checking it out. Don't do that. Okay. These people, the Big Pharma, the military-industrial complex, Wall Street, and all these are the people, these billionaires. These are the people that's running our country, and they're running them through our politicians. And most of them corrupt. All of the Democrats and most of the Republicans. You only got 2 or 3. If you start looking at stuff, I wish Blow would have uploaded that up. We could have showed him. We could have showed y'all somebody that's speaking out against these people, against all this stuff.
Ooh,
now, this
we showed about a week or 2 ago. You can look him up for
Vivek Ramaswamy. Look him up. And look at that last debate that he had, okay? Look at the thing. You can't get on there. If your donors, okay, is coming from the military-industrial complex, you better not speak against that war or your money is shut off. If your donor is Big Pharma, you better not say nothing against the pharmaceutical company. See, what they do is they get money from these different people. So right now, if I'm for Big Pharma, I can speak against the military-industrial complex because they ain't giving me no money, but Big Pharma is. So, but I ain't gonna say nothing against them. That's where the tricks come in. That's how the lines get blurred up, you know, like that.
A lot of people didn't believe me, but they was trying to test on prisoners in prison when I was incarcerated in the state of North Carolina penitentiary, trying to give us shots, and they even before it happened. Yeah, but most people don't believe me.
I believe you.
I did 10 years in North Carolina.
Oh, I believe you. I believe they was trying to give you them shots before it happened because they know what was going on. They was just selling for Big Pharma. That's all that was. They was selling for Big Pharma. I believe you. Personally, I believe you. Because I ain't putting nothing past these sinister people. Man, do y'all know that we got a bunch of murderers, a bunch of deranged people running this country? They don't care nothing about human life, period. Do you know how many hundreds of thousands of people being killed in Ukraine right now? They don't care about human life. All they care about is selling weapons and getting weapons, and the military-industrial complex is eating it up, getting all our money, taxpayers' money, to pay for all these weaponry. They just throwing away and shuffling the money out. It's nobody being held responsible for all that money that's going over there. And they don't care how many people die, bro.
And now we're sending people to Israel.
Yeah, they don't care. They just want a war. They don't like Trump. Trump didn't have he didn't start no wars. Okay, they didn't like that, first of all. And he was trying to bring the people home from Afghanistan. Biden came in and botched all that up and got a bunch of people killed over there, trying to bring these people home too soon. Okay, and not the right way. But what I'm saying is, man, we got to understand, people don't like it when I say Barack Obama was a murderer. But if you don't believe it, you go look it up. He killed over 1 million people, and most of them were women and children. Yeah, he can you imagine being the one that killed 1 million people, bro? Most of them women and children in the name of stealing something? What about Gaddafi? Yeah, he was involved in that too. That's what I'm talking about, man. And you sit there and you're going to tell me to stop downing our people? You mean to tell me I can't down nobody who killed 1 million people, but I can down somebody who sold a piece of real estate property? Are you serious? Y'all on something. I was talking. That's in the army. She's in the Navy. Talking to her through a dating her. Me that she's stationed in Africa.
The Army U.S. tanks over there, and then just is waiting for something to happen. Like they're about to go to war. Y'all know anything about that?
No, but I believe it. I know one thing. We've been saber rattling with China. I mean, we saber rattling with them, trying to do Taiwan. See, when they stop one war, they got to have another.
Oh yeah, well we already know. We already did some episodes about that. Probably what he's talking about.
Which one?
Over there, what they got going on with Eritrea.
What about?
Eritrea. You remember when we had that episode about over there in the lady, the black lady. You remember when we did the episode?
I don't remember that.
We had the black. It was the black lady was over there. And
yeah. I remember. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, they was over there. They trying to steal something.
And Trump ain't have nobody over there.
He didn't, and Biden keeps sending troops over there. Yeah, we did. I remember that.
We did an episode. We did an episode about that.
Trump was trying to bring them out, and as soon as Biden he did that on the first day where he sent more troops over there.
Yeah, because they were saying that when Trump was there, they didn't even have no military presence over there.
Yeah.
As soon as they go, Trump
left them alone.
Yeah, they said Biden first day in that they started to see the military presence.
Exactly.
He sent people straight back, like Art said, in the name of stealing something.
In the name of stealing something. That's all we go to these wars for. Stealing something, resources, stealing other people's resources and stuff like that. Man, you're going to kill all these people because you want to steal something? And you want me to call you a freaking good guy? You want me to call you a good guy and you done killed 1 million people? What you think I ought to call you? That's why I don't like Barack Obama. That's the very reason I don't like it. When you kill 1 million people, man, people are human beings out here, okay? I don't care who they is. They're human beings. If you kill 1 million people, I ain't gonna think good of you. I don't care how you do it. You're responsible for pulling the button. And hell, most of these clowns over here mad at Donald Trump because he said there's good people on both freaking sides, and you want to lick the boots of Barack Obama, who done killed 1 freaking million people. Are you serious? Man, that pisses me off because Negroes don't understand nothing no better than that. I mean, I'm serious, man. It really pisses me off when you can't understand and you won't do enough freaking homework to understand what these clowns are doing.
Pizzagate, Barack Obama.
Yes.
Obama.
Yeah, and Hillary Clinton.
Yeah,
Clinton.
Well, they were ordering a lot of pizza.
Yeah, too much pizza to be going on down in there.
Ordering a lot of pizza.
I'm just saying, man.
I don't really be speaking big on conspiracy, but there was a lot of pizza getting ordered.
Yeah, it's a lot of pizza and a lot of people. Hey, I'm a person, man. I like people, and I don't like just killing up hundreds of people. They asked Trump about a month or two ago, would you stop the war in Ukraine? He said, man, I just don't like people dying. I just don't want all those people getting. And who in the hell want that to happen?
But this is the person that they got him labeled as the most sinister.
The most sinister, and we over here killing hundreds and thousands of people right now.
Not alone, leaving out the fact that our own is dying.
Right here, right here.
Obama killed millions of people, but you got to think about how many people died too on our side.
On our side, exactly. You know, send them out there in harm's way. It ain't in the name of no freaking democracy. They always hollering democracy. Ain't no democracy. I'm just saying, man, that's been gone. When all of our politicians and stuff got corrupt, that's when democracy went out the door. You were just being owned. And we got to start understanding that as people, man. I'm just going to put it just like that.
We got to stop settling for empty promises, just like the people said on the video.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of empty promises. Blow, I want you to show that that video clip again from Chicago for the people that wasn't here when we first
I
showed it.
gotta load it. Let me go back and find what we was at on it.
Yeah, I mean, man, this is crazy. And I mean, I get hyped up, man, because it ain't right.
Yeah, somewhere back in.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, hold on. I ain't got it ready yet.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I get hyped up behind that. Yeah, there you
It's
go.
right in there.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
In time for the convention. Black voters in Chicago are threatening to ruin the.
This is about our people demanding the resources, just as you're giving these people, these newcomers who are walking into this country. How do you take a new group of people that have paid no taxes, can't vote, and you put them in front of the voters? So we're going to show you how we feel about the Democratic National Convention.
Turn it up. Thank you.
If you think you're going to have a peaceful Democratic National Convention in the city of Chicago while our people are starving,
That's right.
stay tuned.
The Republican Party isn't responsible for persuading Black Americans to see the truth. We're not that effective. The Biden administration's complete failure did it. And you know what happens when someone you love lets you down? It hurts that much more.
We are done with the Democratic
That's
Party.
right.
Brandon
Right.
Johnson,
Done.
Governor Pritzker, and President
Done.
Biden have shown
Done
us
with it.
what they think about the Black community all over this country. And so we're standing here today to say, okay, if that's what it is, we with it. We don't have to support the Democratic Party.
Right.
We don't have to continue to support people who are not going to support us. It doesn't matter anymore which party we go with. But I'll tell you this, I'd rather deal with the snake that's outfitting himself of the Republican Party than the snake that's covered up in the Democratic Party.
That's right.
Maybe Justice Smollett was right. Maybe Chicago is MAGA country. I mean, this is Chicago we're talking about. What do you think Black voters are feeling in swing states? Can't be good. Biden's losing his grip on Chicago, where he won 75% of the vote. Why? Trust. The South Side of Chicago sees an old white guy who can barely walk and claims he has your back, bend over backwards for foreign nationals that he let break into the country. That hits home. But the whole Rainbow Coalition shattering into pieces. The Arab Street already decided Biden's lost.
We are announcing that President Biden has lost the 2024 election. We are not powerless as American Muslims, we are powerful. We don't only have the money, but we have the actual votes. And we will use that vote to save this nation from itself.
I'm here to tell you, Mr. Biden, that on behalf of the Michigan Muslim community, we will not be voting for you either in the primary or in the general elections.
I will work day and night to ensure that those voters abandon Biden this election.
Abandoned Biden all over the country. Muslim Americans are chanting Genocide Joe, Genocide Joe. Blood red paint splattered all over the White House. It was just weeks ago, young Democrats were.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And the Arab guy said one thing that really struck me. He said, we have not only have the resources, we have the money. And not only we have the votes, we have the money. And we do too, as the Black American. We spend more than anybody else.
We're supposed to be saying that.
That's what we supposed to be saying. That's my point. Why are we not the ones saying that? I'm telling you, man, why are we not the ones that's saying that? That's all I want to know. You know, we the ones supposed to be saying that. We the ones supposed to be saying, look, we got the power. We ain't only got the votes. We got the money behind it. We got plenty of Black people with money.
Yep.
Where's our leaders at standing up saying something like that?
On the radio telling you to vote Democrat.
That's exactly where they at. That's exactly where they at.
Goldberg on there every day on The View,
Thank you.
arguing with people that's trying to make a change.
Yeah, exactly. Charlemagne the God, who is a disgrace to Black people, as far as I'm concerned, when you come on there and let a man tell you in your face, if you don't vote for him, you not Black, and tell you whether you Black or not. I can't get that.
And then you still go vote to make sure you Black.
Are you serious? Are you serious, bloke? Yeah, you go down there and vote to make sure you Black. Oh, I know I'm Black. I'm gonna go vote. You know, I don't know I'm black, so I gotta let somebody else tell me I'm black. Really? Yeah. I mean, man, it's stuff like that. And there's people like him that they listen to him every day. It's people like him that lead us astray. That's why you got to know who's for you and who's against you. Do you really think that man is for you to go down there and tell you that? Do you really think he is for you if he tell you we need to keep
Well,
sending
not
money?
only did he tell you that, look what he did to you, Black Aries. Treated you like nothing.
Yeah.
Told you what he was going to do for you. Did absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Waved the money right in front of your face and sent it the other way.
Yeah. Well, not only that, he told them from the beginning, as soon as he got made president, this man had a meeting with Al Sharpton. I don't know how many of y'all have heard the video, but
We played
it on this show.
I mean, this is just what we do. I mean, we come on here, we just get people just say we this and we that, and we
Right.
do this with black people. But anything we talk about or bring up on here, even back to the platinum plan, we brought it up. We read the bill.
Yeah.
All these different bills that's been coming through, we bring them up. We read them. We show you. We show you.
Yeah, exactly. We show you. We tell you, and you can go look this stuff up yourself. You ain't got to look for me.
We do it for you.
Exactly. You ain't got to believe me. I don't even want you to believe me. I want you to start. You know what I want you to start doing? Digging for yourself. And come on here and tell me something. Because I'm listening. I got open ears. I listen to both sides. I listen to everything. And before I make a determination.
So we done showed you that the blacks in Chicago ain't going Democrat no more.
Right.
The Arabs say they not going Democrat. We've been showed you what the who that was, not the Haitians. Who was the people? No more Biden, no more Democrat.
Oh, them was the Ethiopians.
No, the Ethiopians
They went in hard.
They've been done.
Yeah, because that's where Biden sent them troops and stuff over in there. They were protesting. Yeah, they were protesting against Biden for sending all those troops over in Ethiopia, over in Africa, what my man was saying. That's where he was sending them to. And you had all the whole Ethiopian community upset, and they still upset.
Mm-hmm.
They finally sent it. I was talking to a guy, he was a cab driver, and he was telling me about it. And I was saying, and he explained to me what was going on over there. See, we don't understand all these people are basically coming here because the U.S. is going over there destroying their place to live. They're destroying it. They're putting sanctions on these people. They're not allowing them to do nothing. That's who we got running this show over here. A bunch of thugs, a bunch of criminals. I mean, all of them ought to be locked up. George Bush, Barack Obama, every president, just about George Clinton, all of them ought to be locked up, man. These people ain't nothing but murderers. Going out starting wars, the CIA, the FBI, the DOJ, all of them corrupt. I mean, they corrupt. And we act like we don't know that these people corrupt. We act like that we don't know that these people are absolutely corrupt. After locking up over a quarter of all black men, after locking them up for a dime rock. I mean, breaking up all those families. And you act like these people are some earthly good. They ain't no earthly good.
Split up all their families, but now if you come across the border, you get split up from your family, they give you $400,000.
Yeah. So you got split up. They split up all these people.
You ain't even from here.
Yeah, exactly.
So you see how they treat the citizens?
Yeah, you was illegal coming. Okay, if you do something illegal, let me put it this way, bro. If you do something illegal and you got to get split up from your child, they don't worry about it. What about the man that sold a dime rock and got split up his child for 20 years? I didn't see them worrying about that. So you come across the country illegal and get split up from your children, so you get $400,000. Boy, I like that. I'm in the wrong business. I would have been in the wrong. All that people was in the wrong business.
You're right.
Yeah.
I learn and work on myself.
Yes, absolutely.
$1 trillion business. That's it.
Yeah. Laptop about.
We
Oh,
sitting there with
and
Obama
Michelle,
and the pizza,
yeah.
They ordered all that pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, we know what that was about. That was about all those young kids and stuff. That go all the way back to Epstein. We ain't gonna get into all that today, but that's where all of that stuff go. Hillary Clinton ain't no earthly good. Getting all these people killed over there, destroying all the evidence, but nobody ever goes to jail for that. I mean, you know, if you can't understand that two people took some documents, but it's okay for one, it ain't for the other, and I got to charge the other. That's the way black folks get treated. You're always marching about this stuff, getting treated a different way, and when you see it happening to somebody else, you're gonna just turn your head.
You're a hypocrite.
That's what you call a freaking hypocrite. You know, why are you worried about it?
Keep showing y'all how y'all hypocrites. You wanted your coworker to get fired off the job because they ain't want to get their stuff in their body. No, my body, my choice. But then you run right down there and you holding up flags talking about abortion rights. So abortion rights ain't my body, my choice.
Right.
or putting that stuff in your body, ain't my body, my choice.
Right.
How can, for the life of me, I don't understand how you can say you against abortion, but you was okay with your coworker losing their job if they didn't put that stuff in their body. Or you was okay with the people coming in and out your job who needed a transplant not getting it because they didn't want to put that stuff in their body.
Absolutely. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Y'all the ones I don't think care about black people. Y'all the ones that don't like black people.
That's my point. Exactly.
Y'all don't care nothing about
That's
black
my
people.
point. And you the first one to always holler about history.
Yep.
And the first one to always holler about they taking and erasing your history.
Yep.
And you doing nothing about your future.
You ain't creating no history.
You ain't creating nothing. You just steady complaining about what
Yesterday
went
is
on.
history.
Yeah.
You keep talking about erasing your history. Tomorrow, today will be history.
Exactly. Tomorrow, today is history.
Exactly. You crazy. I don't get it. I don't get it, man.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, how many people don't know about slavery? That's fine. I knew about that, but I'm not a slave. I haven't been a slave. I'm sorry. If it's any kind of slavery going on now, it's mental slavery.
Yep.
That's if you want to, now you're going to deal with that. We can start dealing with that and understanding what's going on with you tricking everybody, and you keep running down there doing the same thing over
Ain't
and over.
no reason to even be talking about no history. I told Art before the show started, if great grandma and great granddaddy had lived in the time we living in, this world, they'll be working on some real history.
Exactly.
You talking about some history, they'll be showing you some history.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you got to think about it. Go back to the early and mid 70s. How these families was riding around in these cars and paying rent and working jobs and coming up in this country where they was oppressed for so long.
Right.
And nowadays we just do nothing but complain.
Well, see, that's what we was talking about earlier. You have to learn how to maneuver in what we got right here. You got to learn how to move within whatever is built. I want a new system too. Don't get me wrong. I want a whole new system. But seeing how I can't make that change in that little system like that, let me maneuver around in the one that we got.
Benefit from the one I
exactly. Because what we don't have out here is a lot of time.
Man,
we only pass through this earth with just a little bit of time. We don't have all day to
I
get it
never
done.
thought I could do in life what I'm doing in life. And it was not because of no white people. It was because when I got out of jail, people tell me, oh, well, you know, because you got this record, you can't do this.
Yeah.
I wasted about 5-10 years of my life just listening to people about what I can't do.
Well, when people tell you, that goes back to the Steve Harvey, the Oprah Winfrey's, all these people telling you what you can't do, keeping you down instead of trying to tell you what you can do. They don't never mention what you can do. They always mention what you can't do. That is a trick right there in and of itself. Stop telling me what I can't do and start showing me or telling me what I can do.
Yeah.
And that's a problem.
We all thought that stuff. I mean, back when, people thought the felons couldn't vote.
Yeah.
So
they wouldn't go vote.
So they wouldn't go vote.
Right.
We know that's a lie now.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't agree fully with my body, my choice, because what if your child wants a tattoo? Are you going to let them? It's their body, because you got to be a hypocrite. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, that's your decision as the parent.
It should be.
If you sign off on it, then if that's what they want and you want it, then okay.
Well, you know, in some states right now, they got it where the child can go say I'm gay, and the parent can't do nothing about it. And I mean, they talking about 6, 7, 8-year-old. See, this is what I'm talking about. So this is the people you want running this country. That's Gavin Newsom, by the way, out in California. I don't know where these black people been in California. I don't know where they've been at in New York, but these people got serious problems, propagandized problems, because they'll go back, they recall Gavin Newsom out there, and they should have picked Larry Elder. But they didn't pick the black guy that was really trying to make a change. They went back and picked this clown, Gavin Newsom, the same one they want to run for president. Look how bad a shape California's in. Do you think this clown really how to be a president of the United States?
And when it comes to minors, I always believe the parent is in charge.
They should be.
The parent, if you under 18 years old, the parent decides.
Well, let me tell you this. If your child get out of hand, who they coming to see?
Exactly.
Yeah, they coming to see you. Yeah, it should be a parent. I say under 16. And actually, I say till they get out of school and out of your house. Till they get out of your school, out of your house, and out from under your roof, then you should be able to tell them what to do.
Anything up under their 18th birthday.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you stay in my house, it's gonna be that way. I can tell you that right now. Okay. Matter of fact, you can be 25. You still gonna get it. if you ain't doing it right. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So to me, that's just a number. But if you under my roof, now when you get out doing your own thing, that's a whole different story. You figure you grown, you know. All right, Blow. Who had the best comment tonight?
Well, I seen a lot of Leo McCauley.
Yeah, I
I'm
did
pretty
too.
sure somewhere in there he got the best one out of that.
Leo, make sure your cash app's up. You get the
Yes,
$25 tonight. And everybody else, like and share the page. We're gonna definitely send you a cash app.
Yeah, I'm about to get the cash apps out now. I sat down without my phone today, so my phone, I ain't got my phone on me.
All right, make sure you got them up, Blow. Get them to you. You know, this has been a good episode.
Yeah.
You know, me and Blow come on here every week. We just try to give you something you hadn't had, man. We try to give you some information that you didn't know. You know, if we say something and you don't believe it, go look it up. And guess what? Come back and tell me. Show it to me. I ain't perfect.
I mean, we with and for Black people, we are, but we also do believe and we do hold us responsible as a culture that we do need to be responsible enough as a culture
Right.
to put something together to create a new history.
Right.
Like you say, when we wake up in the morning, this right now is history. So
yeah.
everybody talking about history. What is we doing now that's making history?
Exactly.
We ain't doing nothing.
Right,
Everybody
nothing
making
today.
money. Think about how much Martin Luther King Jr. and that generation accomplished if they had the stuff that we got today.
Absolutely. They
They had this information and all this money we making and all this stuff. Come on, man.
I say this right now, and I say this all the time. We can't look back on our parents because they didn't have one thing we got: access to information.
No.
They kept information. They weren't even allowed to read books, really. But now we got information in a cell phone. You got all the information that you need right here, brother. Come on, all the information. You can just Google something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Blow was looking for a video today, and let me show you how they do. They hid that video.
Yeah.
They hid that video.
Yeah.
on
The
Facebook.
video that we just showed y'all is hid.
It's hid. You couldn't go on YouTube and find that video.
Nope.
I promise you can't
You
go
can't
find it.
find it.
You
The video
cannot
we
find
showed
it.
y'all just now about the Chicago Blacks and the Arabs saying they're not voting Democrat. You can't find it.
Now, wonder why you can't find that on YouTube. You can find everything else. You can find somebody killing somebody on YouTube, but you can't find that particular video. Somebody tell me why. Explain that. I'm just saying, they hid that video. That's what they do.
Yep. And the Democratic Party just keeping it 100. It's keeping it 100. They support that.
They support that.
They
Hide that.
support
They
hiding
want it
it,
hide.
taking it down.
Yeah.
Saying that you can't put this out there because this person determined that that's not factual.
Yeah. Mhm.
You know what I mean?
And when people was telling the truth, they were still taking it down.
Exactly.
And that's a problem. That's a problem with me. All right, it's one thing for certain.
Two things for sure.
We're gonna tell the truth.
Because it's time.
Between what I say, Blow say, and y'all say, the truth is in there somewhere. That's why we call it time to tell the truth.